Hello there. Excuse me. I think I wanted to do a talk about nothingness and consciousness, and I'm going to try to explain how one becomes aware, or how one is aware. You see. Now, first, I'll start off by talking about nothingness, and see what it is as soon as you have nothingness, or as soon as you have anything. You have a surrounding, like a baby being born, for example. As soon as that baby's born, the surroundings, even nothingness has surroundings, and these surroundings, I consider it like a conscious mirror. And what that mirror becomes is it's like what I just said. It's like a conscious mirror, and so as soon as one's aware because of the conscious mirrors. And these conscious mirrors build momentum instantaneously, you see. And this would be how you have a manifestation of reality or a universe. And this is how I always say it's actually just nothingness. Because if it began from nothing, it can only ever be nothing. So this is something that I just wanted to try and explain. So this is how one is aware of itself, because as soon as you have nothing, you have this mirror. So it's almost like nothingness is saying, what's the meaning of this? And then it's like the reflection is saying, I don't exist. But then as soon as that happens, you exist. So this is how one becomes an existence or a form or something like this, by this reflector consciousness. It's just basically momentum of consciousness, and this is what gives us an illusion of form. It's like I always say that you don't see forward with your eyes, you see forward with your consciousness. And awareness and consciousness is this relentless momentum. And the most astonishing fact of all, and this is something that I'm going to try saying, but I don't think people will understand because it's hard to understand. What I'm away to say now will shock you, is that these things I'm talking about and didn't happen in a singular motion, like the way the human brain thinks. It happened almost like it's almost like it didn't happen. It did happen, but what I'm trying to explain is that time and these things happening are all like now. Everything is stored within nowness, you see. Everything is stored within nowness. So everything's like multi-dimensional. It's like what I say about life. Life manifestation is just oneness in love. But it's not happening like the way we think about things is one thing follows another thing. This is not the way this creative consciousness works. It's a multi-dimensional power. It's an infinite power of multi-dimensionalness that is continual to create. And that's why I say that life is just oneness in love. Life manifestation is just oneness in love. But yeah, that's how one becomes aware from this. It's because of the reflector of nothingness. As soon as you have a reflector of nothingness, it's like you're looking at yourself in a mirror. And so this is building momentum, you see. And like I say, like I just mentioned, it does it multidimensionally. So it doesn't do it like a single motion thing, like the way we think. That's the way that we're structured to think and organize things in that form. But this power is multidimensional. It's almost like it doesn't happen because it's so quick. There's no time involved at all. It's nothingness. And nothingness is just infinity of everything, and it's a magical creative consciousness power. And this is how, I'm wearing my counterintelligence top. This is why I get all this information on counterintelligence, because I'm tapping into the creative consciousness of which the real counterintelligence is. So I'm going to be far better than some, someone that actually does this systematically. Because I'm awakened and I'm dealing with the creative consciousness. So this is how I've got relentless information on counterintelligence. So I would basically, I'm not being big-headed, but I would be in a different league to someone doing this systematically. Because they probably wouldn't be dealing with this power. But yeah, that's how one becomes aware. It's through just this reflector consciousness. That's how people ask the question, how can nothingness become awareness? It's because you've got nothing, but there's always the reflector. There's always the reflector of nothing that makes one aware of itself. So it's so, for an example, it's like looking into a mirror. It's like there's only a mirror in front of you. There's always a surrounding consciousness. And this is how nothingness or anything becomes aware of itself. It is like something saying, what is going on here? And then it's like the reflection saying, I don't exist. As soon as that happens, oh, you do exist. And you exist infinitely. And like I say, this power is not just, infinity itself is not just some bland line. This power is a creative power. And it's multidimensional. You know, it doesn't have a beginning or an end, because nothingness has no beginning or an end. But because of the reflectors, it creates this relentless momentum of consciousness, and this is how life is. Life is just continual and goes on and on and on. That's why that is. But anyway, I just think I'll end it there. I just wanted to do a little explanation on nothingness and how one becomes aware from that. Because many people talk about nothingness, even spiritual people, but they don't explain the structure and how one becomes aware from nothingness. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be some mad spiritual person. I want to explain, very simply actually, about how one becomes aware and how it all works. Almost like I'm explaining it scientifically and the technicality behind it. But anyway, I just think I'll end it there. If you're watching, you're meant to watch it. Everything falls to divine order and divine timing. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.